6.5 million shillings in Kenya can get you a beautiful SUV like that Toyota Land Cruiser Prado. But for the same amount of money, you can buy yourself this 2019 Lexus RX300H. As you can see from the first impression, this car is absolutely amazing. One of the best crossover SUVs from Japan that you can get in the Kenyan market for the price of a Toyota Land Cruiser Prado. I know some of you are asking yourself, why are you comparing a Toyota Land Cruiser Prado to a Lexus RX300H? One thing that I want you to know is that this car is actually very luxurious, even more than a Toyota Land Cruiser Prado. So if you value your money, you can go for this massive SUV here. It's in terms of the specific bits and features, I think this car is actually very capable. The only thing that Toyota Land Cruiser Prado beats this car is when it comes to off-road capabilities. Toyota Land Cruiser Prado is more capable when it comes to off-roading, but in terms of pure luxury, this Lexus is among the best cars in the market right now. This is the look from the back. It's actually very premium. I love how beautiful it is. I love the design, and what we know from Lexus is that they usually go for the best looks for their cars. You have these updated taillights. Look at this. They look absolutely amazing. These are the new taillights for this massive crossover SUV. And in general, the car looks amazing. So you're being reminded it's a Lexus, and of course it is an RX300H. So for all Lexus RX300 or Lexus RX200T, you get a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbocharged that gives you 238 horsepower and 350 Newton meters of torque. Of course, this car drives on a 6-speed automatic transmission, and power is sent to the front wheel drive. So you get a 2-wheel drive, and in this case a front wheel drive. So I'm just going to take you around through this car so that you can actually see what I'm talking about. You have these beautiful alloys, and the interior of this car is actually very good. The interior is massive. Look at this. Starting from the door, you get the best quality. The interior is just top quality. Look at this. Very good finish in the interior. I love these massive seats here. They are heated and cooled, and also they are ventilated, and the seats are electrically adjustable with memory seat settings. So what I can say is that this car is among the best cars in the class. Low mileage, that's 6,000 kilometers only. You have a 12.5-inch infotainment system. You have your analog clock, dual zone AC, multi-terrain select features, seat warmers over there. Controls for the infotainment system is located here. You have different driving modes in this unit, and of course you get this panoramic sunroof on the interior of this car here. So let us start from the design, let us start from the outlook, and let us start from everything that is concerned about this massive SUV. From the front, this is what you get. You have this beautiful design here. Starting from the headlights are very imposing. You have these LED headlights. You have up to 4 projector headlights over there, and then of course on the lower side you have your sequential turn signal, and then on the lower side you have these daytime running lights that actually look very good. This is the design that Lexus use, and almost all their cars up to the high-end Lexus LX600, those are the kind of daytime running lights that they use. So actually this is the design that cuts across all their cars, so it's not only available in this unit. As you move a bit down, you have your headlamp washers. You can see them there. You have your headlamp washers for this massive SUV. On the front side, you have these front-facing sensors for added safety. Right there, you have an air intake, and then on the lower side, you have your fog lights. So this car here has all the bits and parts that you want from an SUV like this one here. The front-facing grille looks amazing. Of course, you can see it's a bit different from the ones that you get in the 2018 Lexus RX300. Not very different, but you can actually see that this one has these soft edges, unlike the other one which looked a bit more sharper. So this one looks good, and of course you have this different design here. If you look at the Lexus RX300 2018, it looks a bit more different, but this one looks more subtle, very well designed, and in general the shape looks amazing. You have your front-facing camera over there, and then of course you have your Lexus emblem, which actually looks pretty nice. It's done amazing, and I think Lexus are doing a very good job when designing their cars. When it comes to taillights, it looks actually very good. You have your beautiful taillights over there, and then of course you have your sequential turn signals, which is very good. So yeah, the taillights are good. Look at this premium taillights in this SUV. They look so good, very well designed. The backside also is amazing. You have this chrome bar here that kinda connects the two taillights together. You have your Lexus emblem here at the back. You have a rear facing camera to assist you when you're parking this beautiful vehicle, because you don't want to dent this car in any way. So everything inside here is amazing. I just like how Lexus are making their cars. In terms of design, perfect. The rear bumper looks clean. Look at this, clean with no additional features on it. The only things that you get here is a reflector and an exhaust, one on the left, one on the right, which looks good. And then of course you have this clean cut design on the rear bumper. Of course you get electric tailgate. I'll show you that in a few, but before we do that, you have your aerial fin over there. You have this spoiler here at the back that houses your brake lights, and of course it has a rear facing camera also, at least to record what you're doing when driving this car here. The tailgate is electric, so we'll open that again. Look at this, you just press that button and the tailgate will open automatically. That is very good. It's not too slow. I think the speed at which the tailgate opens is very much acceptable. So of course you have two buttons here, one to open it and the other one is used to lock it. Now you have this back side here. It's quite massive, it's large. You have these beautiful speakers. You have up to 12 premium speakers in this massive unit. You use this button to fold the rear seats, which is also very good. You have this mat here at the back, which I think is an aftermarket feature. So it can help you protect the integrity of the materials here at the back. Look at this, it looks actually very clean, because instead of the original parts taking damage, you can usually let this part take that damage. On the lower side you have this storage space, and I don't think you have a spare tire in this unit here, so it is what it is. For Lexus, I don't think you have a spare tire at the back. You have some lighting here, some spaces where you can hook a few things for you, which is pretty good. And in general, you get around 550 liters of space, and if you need additional spacing, you can fold the rear seats, which means you get up to 950 liters of space with the rear seats folded. Okay, anyway, in a car like this, I don't need all this space. It is a luxury unit, but I won't be carrying so much things here at the back. If this space is this stuff is hindering you, you can actually remove it so that you can create so much room here at the back. To lift back your seats, you just have to press those two buttons and the seats will lift all the way to the back. That's a very good feature that is also actually available in a Toyota Land Cruiser Prado TXL. So let us close the tailgate and let us proceed with the review right now. Let us talk about the tires and then we'll jump into the interior. Starting from the back tires, you have these multi-spoke alloys, which are alloys usually available in the high-end Lexus and also high-end Toyotas. You actually get these alloys from the premium Toyota Harriers. You have these Dunlop highway tires, beautiful brake discs on the inside. Of course, they are not the largest, but they're actually very good. And the type of suspension that you get inside here, it varies. You have multi-link suspension system with anti-roll bars. You also have some other trims coming with double wishbone suspensions at the back, which I know some of you are going to say that we don't get double wishbone suspension at the back, but actually some do come with such suspensions. Of course, they are not the same type as the ones that you get in the front, but they are double wishbone suspensions at the back. In the front section, you have the same size tires. Of course, these are 20-inch tires, 20-inch alloys, which are actually very good. This one has your lock nuts over there. You have solid brake discs. Actually, they're a bit larger than the ones at the back because more of the braking is done on the front rather than at the back. Inside there, you have your McPherson strut suspension with coil and springs, which is the standard type of suspension that you get in this kind of Lexus. But for the higher trims, you get up to you can also get the adaptive variable suspension systems for the higher trim of this car. If you get the F Sport, it actually comes with that adaptive variable suspension system, which is actually very good. In terms of design, I love the grooves that you get on the bonnet. I love these lines here. It actually makes the car look more premium. Actually for Lexus, that's what we want. On the side mirrors, you have LED turn signals. You have chrome finishing on it, camera on the lower side, at least to give you the 360-degree view of the car. Blind spot monitoring system, you can actually see that down here. And then on the window panes of the car, you have chrome finishing, and they all kind of come and merge at the back side of this vehicle. So you get this beautiful design. This design actually is carried all the way to the 2025 Lexus. So for the latest model, you still get this finishing here at the back, which is actually very good. On the top side, you have this minimalistic design on the roof rails. I think this one looks more modern, unlike the other ones which usually hangs out in the Toyota Land Cruiser Prados. Now let us check out the interior. As soon as you have the key in close proximity, you can access the interior. This is how the door opens. Look at this. I love this design. It looks more premium and upscale. Now the interior of this car looks amazing. Look at this. Starting from the door, the first impression that you get inside this car is that this is actually a good vehicle. This is one of the best cars in the class. Starting from the door, you have this beautiful design. The door is a bit large because the car is also very large, and the materials that you get inside here are premium materials. On the top side, just like any other car, you have this plastic finish. You have wood trims over there. You have this leather finish all the way, ivory white with some beautiful brown stitches. And on this side, you have chrome plated door handle, 3 memory seat settings for this massive SUV. Some of these things are not available in the Toyota Land Cruiser Prado. Power door controls with side mirror controls on this side. Here's your key fob. Look at how it is. It looks good. It looks premium, which is nice. And also they've reminding you that it is a Lexus. You have a larger space over there, which of course you can adjust it a bit more, and you have these premium speakers, which actually sounds very, very good. As you move inside this car, you get these beautiful seats here to welcome you into this massive SUV. It is a crossover SUV, but it's an SUV capable. You have this beautiful headrest over there with beautiful stitches. You have this part here that has these lumbar support perforated seats because this car has heated and cooled seats. And on the lower side, you get electric adjustments on your seats. As you enter the interior of this car, you're being reminded that this is a Lexus, and of course you get additional Lexus badgings on this unit. Now let us sit inside here and see what we get. From the sitting style in this car, I think I'm pretty comfortable. I think I have the best view of the surrounding when driving inside this car. And of course, depending on the setup that you had put, you can actually select the memory settings that you had adjusted, and clearly you can see the steering wheel is moving back to the settings in which the last user used in this car. Now let us start with the steering wheel. You have this massive steering wheel here. It looks actually beautiful. On the top part you have wood finish. On the lower side also you have these bits of wood, and the rest part of it you have this leather finish. Of course, because the steering wheel is heated, you need leather on the steering wheel. Beautiful stitches also. Paddle shifters. You have controls for the infotainment system, additional controls for the infotainment system, lane departure assist, pre-collision monitoring system, and then of course you have adaptive cruise control on this unit. And of course on the center circle of this steering wheel you get your SRS airbags, and you're being reminded that this is a Lexus. Your clusters, you have these analog clusters which actually looks good. I think they're just perfect. They look good, no complaints about that at all, and I think this is just fine. So for this Lexus, I'm going to give it its own marks. This car is actually pretty nice. Air vents on this side. A number of controls. You have your automatic headlight controllers. You have your tailgate opener, heads-up display. You can hit your steering wheel, and of course you can get a 360-degree view of this car. And you get additional storage space on this side with your ETC card slots seated inside there. There's a speaker there, another speaker in the center, another speaker over there, another speaker on the side, because this car actually has up to 12 speakers. That one gives you a massive sound quality. You have your what do you call it, heads-up display on this unit. You can actually see it there. It works pretty well. It's not like the one that you get in a Mazda, but it is actually very, very good. You have a 12.5-inch infotainment system, which looks absolutely amazing. It's nice. No complaints about no complaints about it. It's actually very, very good, very premium. With your 12 speakers, you get the best sound quality. So you can control the infotainment system using this button here. As you can see, it works it's like a laptop where you use this part to move your cursor on the infotainment system. In case you've parked your car, you can actually control it using this touch sensitive infotainment system right there. So it is a pretty good feature. Kama unataka kutumia the touch screen, you can use it. If you want to use this part to control your infotainment system, you can use it, actually do that. Beautiful air vents here at the center, your analog clock right there. This part here to adjust your, what do you call it, your air vents. And then of course controls for the infotainment system. You can fine tune it using this button here, and of course you have your power button and volume button, and then of course you have this dual zone AC, which is actually very, very good. The center console is very well designed. Look at this, look at the center console. It looks big and premium. The center console here is massive. It's something that you can't get in a Toyota Land Cruiser Prado, so let us not lie to each other. You have your push to start button, 2 USB slots to charge your accessories, 12-volt output, chrome wood finish on the inside. You have your gear shift over here, your electronic parking brake, heated and cooled seats, gear shifter because this car has a 6-speed automatic transmission. On this side you have controls for the infotainment system, 2 cup holders, driving mode select. You have eco mode, normal mode, sports mode and sports plus, and you can actually customize the driving mode that you want. Traction control, auto hold is here. I love the armrest here for your palm, and then you have a larger armrest on this side which you can actually open to reveal a larger storage space, which reveals these 2 USB slots, 1 auxiliary output, and also a 12-volt output. On this side, beautiful dashboard, beautiful finishing. You have these large glove compartments, beautiful finishing over there. Memory seat settings for the passenger seat also. Massive speakers over there. The seats for the front passenger also is heated and cooled, which is a very special feature for a car like this. You also have digital rear view mirror, which is quite good. Touch sensitive controls for your side, for your interior lighting, which of course you just touch and they'll turn off. And then of course you have controls for your ACs on this side, and you actually get your panoramic sunroof. Look at this. It's one of the best features that you can get out of a car. So if you want a car with all those features, this Lexus RX300 gives you all those options. Let us now check the backside, because the backside also needs some consideration. Now the backside is good, I have no complaints about that. Whether you'll be sitting in the front or at the back, you're going to enjoy driving this SUV. Look at this, you have massive leather finish with beautiful stitches, wood trim piers, kopale. You have these chrome plated door handles, additional speakers, a larger speaker, storage space for you, and you have these shades at least to improve on the privacy. And the backside is actually very good. You have these leather seats which are heated and cooled, because you can tell from these perforations. You have this armrest here which has a larger storage space, and you have 2 cup holders, which is pretty good. And of course the seats are electrically adjustable also for the backside, so you can adjust the seats a bit more to the backside if you need to rest or sleep more. Another premium feature that you get here is this infotainment system for the backside passengers. Look at this, very, very good. Such features you get them in the high-end Land Cruiser LC300 or the Land Cruiser LC200 series, but for this Lexus it actually comes with these things. Look at this, you have these pockets to store a few things, carbon fiber finishing. Of course this is not the original carbon fiber. Air vents over here, seat warmers on the back side, you can heat and cool your seats. And then at the back side you have 2 USB slots and 100 watts output to charge heavier accessories. On this side you have your individual controls for this infotainment system. You have, for the right passenger, you have volume button and auxiliary output with HDMI cable, so you can actually play video games using these 2 infotainment screens at the back. The top side is actually phenomenal, it is good, no complaints about that. And of course you have lighting for the back side, so I think this is good for this Lexus full marks, no complaints about it. So if you need to buy this vehicle, the asking price is 6.8 million shillings, but I know if you have full cash you can buy it at 6.5 million shillings. If you love this Lexus, hit me up, let's see what you can do. And as always, we'll call it a day and see you in the next video.